Well, hello YouTube. We're here at Gathering the Orange, Allis-Chalmers show, up here in Porte, Indiana. Right here, we're just waiting for Dad in the bathroom. Grandpa had a planter like this. He pulled behind the M, so I just think that's kind of cool. I don't know if he's had fertilizer boxes like that, but it's a very cool sight. He sold fertilizer during the day, I believe, if I'm not wrong, and then farmed at night. Back in, I think this is 69, maybe, when he had this. Pulled it behind the farm all in. And he hired someone to sit on the back and make sure he didn't run out of seed, I believe. Or maybe if a chain jumped off, one of the two. Or both. But yes, there's a wide variety of stuff here today. It is featuring the green Allis-Chalmers and the 7000 series today. So, very, very cool stuff. It's very interesting. I like myself the Persian orange. There's a new idea, flare box wagon. Probably for a, well, I set up for like a hayride or something. Picking corn. Dodge pickup. '70-30 Alice. I don't think the cabless version of these tractors, that body style did not look good in my opinion. 70-20. 70-30. It's a huge gas tank though. $7,000. That's a beast of a tractor right there.
Yeah.
Huge front tires. You see they look, and that's how they started making them. When they first started making these, it had this is called the red body.
Yeah.
It was red down here and it had the flared front. Whereas the later models, it was black, I believe, and did not have the flare.
I heard the black belly.
Yeah, the black belly and the red belly. Another 7,000. You see,
Yeah, the black.
70-50. Was Dennis's a 70-40 or 70-45?
40. He had a 70-45, and then he had a 70-60 with cuts in it. 70-60 is still in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Should have bought it.
Good. At the time, that was more than it was worth.
Had all the windows busted out of it and.
Yep.
70-50. 70-30 Alice again. Two big old monster tractors. 70-45. So you could have had one of these.
With a cab on it. I can't remember if his was power shift or mechanical.
With a rollover plow. Is that an Allis-Chalmers with a new idea?
I have no idea.
Don't know. D21 didn't have PTO on it. Pulling tractor. That's a Series 2. There were more Series 2 than Series 1 D21s. Combine. That's the all crop harvester. Self-propelled. forage harvester. I've got the sales advertisement for this one out of a newspaper. They advertise it for being able to take it straight out of the field, straight to your cattle. The world is that? Manure spreader? Doesn't have a beater on it though. Or does it spread out the front? Does it go that direction and push out the front? I think it might.
It must. Kind of a side slinger. Throw it out the side.
Cultivator. I saw the other day a picture of a mounted cultivator on a 1066, and that was huge. Grandpa had one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis also had one
Yeah.
on his sale. So he used that all the way up until...
I'd say it was shoved in the barn for a long time.
And Grandpa still has got a roll of twine for one of these balers. C. It's a bale loader.
Yep. Put the wire behind it and go through the field.
It's pretty cool. WD. They didn't have the WD very long. That's why they have WD. That's why they had the WD-45. Because D14 with another manure spreader on it for sale. Another one of the front unloaded ones. Never seen something like that. Is that a hay bind? Swather type thing? Square baler. Another WD. The corn picker on it. How in the world did you get on? Big Allis-Chalmers power units for like generators and stuff.
Combine gas tanks sitting out there.
Found the worst tractor here. Some would be the best, but it's the worst. H.
See, if you're on diesel, so you gotta be able to do quality like that. So.
Yeah, like just how smooth that is. That's a sand blaster. That's where that's needed.
Yeah, and that's where you use a lot of time painting and
Multiple
resanding
coats,
and
fixing any runs or anything. 350 had diesel.
the guy found a head. Some might have to be used. And the problem is they ain't using hydraulics. They have just a little bit more
Power and the hydraulic power. And these ones, they were, I believe they were like the M's and the H's, the MD. What they would do was you'd start it on gas, throttle all the way down, and you'd shove this lever forward, that'd put it into diesel. You'd start on diesel. You start on gas, run on diesel.
I'm trying to figure out where they.
But this one might not have that. Continental diesel, this is not like that. This is different.
That's just the kill switch over there that you're
Yeah.
pushing.
This is a straight diesel, nothing special.
Please don't touch.
No, too bad. My can touched it. John Deere B. It's an H. These are like little 10 horsepower things. That's got the like F12 wheels on it. That's wartime wheels. They had a lot of different stuff during World War II.
Used all the crap.
Yeah. I can see those wheels are older than these tractors. And the gear shift was different. They tried to use less steel. M with a loader on it, that's dangerous. Anything narrow front with a loader on is. A.
What is that?
A. The B's were wider. The rear end was huge on the B's. M. Set up for pulling at one point in time. 706. It's a gasser. If only it was an aero front.
Gas is too hard to keep running.
Another H.
Or you need one just to say you got like 706 gas they used to.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
What was an
Well,
E3? Is that what?
that's what. He had an E3 and an E2 and an F12. There was a lot.
E3 may have been after his time. He may have been out of the house for
It very well could have been, because this was like 50s.
Them actually had some room, leg room on them.
They were built for the Canadians. This is an American Cockshutt. And there was a lot of them around here.
Well, because Co-op sold them.
Yeah.
That's why they're called Co-op.
John Deere B. Yeah, this is a 47. I think that's the first year, I believe. I think that's the newest tractor here. Probably to pull the ones that are broke down home.
Probably just to drag them all into here.
A 2.8 or something in. I can't tell a difference in any of them Ford tractors. 4020. Another nasty piece of trash. And there's an E2.
Okay, just the Cockshutt version of these.
This one was sold in Canada.
So Cockshutts weren't sold in the U.S.?
No. Cockshutt was Canadian. Co-op was American till a certain time, then it was Oliver. And then in 60 whatever, Cockshutt, Minneapolis, Moline, Oliver, they all came together to make White Manufacturing Company. White Manufacturing Group. That's why it's White MFG. And A.
You're going to find an A that's got the right dash on it somewhere to show me, because I don't.
You'll
Never
see.
seen one. There won't be one here today.
There won't. I think Greensburg Power of the Past, you'll definitely see one.
Oh, we went to this, that means over.
There's another one. That's an 1800.
That's older, right?
Yeah. That's before they started putting white right there.
Oh, okay.
Right before they killed off all the other companies and made white. For a couple of years, they just put white right there on all the other the Cockshutts, everything.
Okay, I didn't know that.
They even put it on the balers, combines, everything. I think theirs was an unstyled WC. Little tiny thing. WD-45. This doesn't have the snap coupler, part of the snap coupler on it. $660. I heard someone say one time that if Allis-Chalmers would have made that cab sooner, they felt like Allis-Chalmers would have survived.
They said it was just like international. Everybody said that about international magazines that came out sooner, they survived, but
I don't know.
their foot was already in the grave whenever.
Once the 560 went wrong, then that was the demise. 160. D21. These were, if you look at them the right way, these are ugly tractors.
Yeah, but I would like to look at them. They're just kind of, just because they're big.
I like the hood of them.
I think that's the reason I like their big, beefy looking tractors.
8010.
There was an 8030 for sale just down the road from us for a while.
I saw that. Dennis never had something that big.
No, he never had things of the 8000 series.
8,000. He had 7,000s.
Yeah, we've got
A C and a CA.
Now, which one did Mom drive, the CA?
Grandma drove the CA. Because that's the one that Grandma drove all the time.
Okay.
That's the one that she flipped a wagon over with.
I always like looks like 200, 190.
I like the black stripe over the white. I think that's just different.
But getting on them things,
Grandpa couldn't get on it. I can't get on it. Probably says keep off somewhere. Front fenders.
Front fender fell off that 245 the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw that. D14. Had to build an old man step.
Yep.
There's an unstyled either RC or WC. The RCs did not last long. They just did not fit. WC. It's a crank start. G with a 2-row planter.
That's what you need.
That's why I need to plant my corn.
Well, what you need is an AG and all this.
Yeah, I need 1 G and everything that could go on them. I need to buy one of Denver's tractors and then all the...
Well, just keep an eye whenever he has his auction. But the problem is, I'll probably go through there and sell.
everything before.
No, they'll probably sell each if they have an auction, which I would think they should. But
Narrow front WD-45. I need this decal. The traction booster.
no, you don't.
I don't need it, but I'd like it to have a complete battery box.
Oh, you just need the sticker.
Yeah, I just need the sticker.
Does it have the traction booster?
Yeah.
Nobody's ever used it.
Yeah. B. That's what Randy has with the center mounted sickle bar mower on it.
Okay.
That'd be a cool one to restore.
Yeah.
CA.
Probably on his list to do eventually. Once he gets all the rest of
One of these days.
We don't go that far. She's got
34 CA. WC.
this one. We came, I think,
D17. An LP D17. I ain't never seen one of them.
Yeah. Series 4.
2 Series 4s.
well, maybe not. Maybe that's just regular well.
An IB Industrial.
It probably needs to be patched up. I've never seen one before.
An IU. These were the first ones with rubber on them.
Is that right? An IB? It's called an IB. It's an industrial bee.
Oh, okay.
Now what they did, they took a bee.
This is one of 40 made. The very first one of these is at Half Century of Progress last year. Grandpa got a picture of it.
See how these are, usually these are straight down.
Yeah.
Okay, you see what they did.
Yeah.
And that was registered as a car.
That was?
Yeah. You had to have a driver's license, and it had a license plate. It was built for road use.
Huh. So what was the springs doing? Were they supposed to help?
That's a
suspension?
shock, basically.
I've heard that was
Some sort of a suspension.
was that a railroad thing?
Could have been. It's industrial, so it could have been used on a railroad. An I-40. A D12. Little thing. G with duals on it.
Got no ropes on it.
Get run over. It's orange, they'd see me.
Yeah.
That Denver has one like this.
Does he have one with you don't need one road plow?
Another B with a mounted plow on it. That's one with the loader like I've got on it. There, that's what you need to fabricate so you can take the loader off.
Those brackets.
Yeah.
That would not be that hard.
Yeah, that's the exact same loader I got. The number 9, I believe, is what those were.
Yeah, the serial number tags on.
Yeah. It's the 220 land handler. These were the big beasts. That's what they had instead of the D21.
You had those.
Dennis had, not Dennis, Grandma's dad had one of these.
Well, those were probably about the time, might have been Dennis's. Those 7,000 would have been what Dennis bought.
This is 60s.
Yeah.
This is about the same time as D21. A little bit after. Old Peterbilt.
You a spy? You got that
It's for the-
IH shirt on there, you know, and he's up here. You didn't see me take that picture. Oh man, when you get as old as I am.
It's a Series 2. D15. That's a high crop.
I think it won't be done for long.
I wonder what this would have been for.
Belt. So it didn't rub on the tank. That may not have been factory, but might have been something they put on her so they
Yeah.
could-
And then this is their copycat version of the torque amplifier. $185. These ones I think they had a different look. Like they had black up there on top and
Like a 195 Series 3.
yeah, or a 190 maybe. Pulling tractor. Got a lot of weight right there. Another WD. And this is a cool thing right here. It's a 2-in-1.
Oh, okay.
I've seen that, but it was a 460 and an M. put together.
You'd think it's hard to get the right gear. Two different model tractors.
Yeah. This is the right paint for this era.
The darker orange.
The pumpkin orange. That's that's Persian orange number 1. Everything else here is either Allis-Chalmers orange or Persian orange. The 7000s is Allis-Chalmers orange. This is Persian orange number 2.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be. And I think the number 2 looks a whole lot better than number 1. Denver has got one with the number 1, and it just looks ugly. It's an older CA. Another D14. Oh, that's an ugly color.
Yes, that is.
50-30 narrow front. That is a different.
Heavily modified. I seen the other day was a 4440 narrow front. It's like that was just
Seen one with a narrow front and a canopy, not a cab. Does not run.
Alright, what time tomorrow? 1? What time do you coming?
WD. Just like all the other million WDs are here. This is a Series 2. We haven't seen a Series 2 yet.
no, we haven't.
Nope, so it's
What's
different.
everything? 2, 3, 4, and 5.
The paint.
7.
Not the paint, the stickers.
What?
The stickers, that's all that's different. Randy's got a 190 that's got Series 4 stickers on it, but it's a Series 3. That's from Columbus.
Yep.
Wonder what dealer it could come from.
I don't know what deals were on, what house deals was up there.
So that's the right color for a WD-45. I don't like that.
You don't like your right color?
No. That's the one time I'll say I do not like the right color.
So, does ours have the right color because it's original?
It should.
It's just so faded you don't know.
Yeah. There's a high crop D10. Little tiny thing. Another G with the thing in the picture is more interesting than this. It's a 50-50. Well, look at that thing.
Yeah. This is easier to haul from Rhode Island.
Probably. Most definitely. And that's a Series 1 right there. Then another thing I'll complain about. Then people go and they paint the rims the color too. The rims are supposed to be silver. And these stickers. I hate these stickers also.
The clear stickers, just black and all of it.
The ones where it's orange too, it's not right. You gotta get the clear vinyl stickers.
Remember that whenever you redo them. There you go. I don't care a whole lot about the WD-45. I guess that's one of those colors.
So, another WD or a styled. That's a styled WC because it's got the hand brakes. That's one I do not want. I don't need a WC because there's a hand brake on each side. So you're sitting there the entire time like this, stopping, braking. Your shoulders will be worn out by the end of the day. That'd be good for your shoulder stretches.
Well, it'd be like driving a skid loader.
Yeah.
You want to turn right, pull one. Everything on a 500-acre farm.
And it still does a whole lot, hauling manure, planting, baling. And this is another thing I'm going to complain once again. I'll pick that up. The screen on the outside of it. It's got to be on the inside. That's it. Uh-huh. D14. Mows and bales hay. A 160. Small thing. Here's another 185. That would get hot.
Yep. That'd be nice in the winter.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the year-round one. They had AC.
Some of it did.
190 XT.
Yeah. When they go to a Series 3, right? So
Yeah.
Series 3 and a 190 XT.
This one's from up here. Tractor painting.
There you go.
There's an RC. These ones did not last very long. They just never fit in.
Yeah. You know what the problem is?
What?
It's like going to a strictly Allis-Chalmers international show. They weren't here long enough to be like we are seeing 10,000 in the same.
Yeah.
There's 5 tractors here. We just keep seeing them.
Because everybody's... Alright, that's a loader I need right there so I can actually use the darn thing.
Yep. Look how you got hydraulics.
Well, I know where his hydraulic fluid's not in the reservoir, it appears, but
Yeah.
he's got a different...
Well, it's got...
He's got it welded up. It's got power steering, so his hydraulics have to be somewhere. This is a hydraulic pump. It ran off of...
So there's got to be... I'm trying to remember where's the reservoir at on these. Is it in... It's not in the rear end, is it?
It's over here. Because that's the line I couldn't get back on the tractor, right next to the dipstick, so... And it's also got different fenders on it. This is a homemade piece.
What piece? The fenders?
Everything.
Yeah.
It's got 3-point and the 2-point.
You got to put a fuel gauge on it at least.
Mm-hmm. He's got a 3-point plus the snap coupler. That is a cobble-goshed thing. One bottom pull behind. Early 30s. Okay. This, I have no idea what that is. A UC high crop. Cane version Allis-Chalmers UC traders built in 3753. Louisiana.
If you see an Allis-Chalmers pulling truck, you want to talk to them. I guarantee we know somebody that they don't have heard of.
Oh yeah. These were all, according to that sign, every tractor built like that, of this style, of that same model, the UC, 100% of the same farm in Louisiana.
Huh.
There's another one of them little things. Denver does not have one of these, but he's got like a big thing. Like an Allis-Chalmers painted Rumley he's got. This is why it's up here, because Rumley was built up here.
Nice.
D21 again. I like the Series 2 more because it's got the chrome and the more flashier paint. Another 185. D19. It's a 1-row cultivator. Wonder if they did 2 rows cultivators for them ever.
They probably did, but they probably didn't have enough shit to pull through 2 rows.
It's a forklift.
Yep.
D19 Series 1 with a turbocharged engine. It's 806, basically. To look at that. Then we can go up and down these lines. Got their truck engines. Allis-Chalmers make too many things. I didn't focus on one thing. Yeah, they were making electric generators. The Hoover Dam's electric generators is Allis-Chalmers. A D model road grader. Is there only no clutch, or is one clutch, one brake?
Probably one clutch, one, because you wouldn't have turbo brakes with this. Wouldn't work well.
This was the bare bones model. They made a bigger, beefier one.
This is the one we need for Grandpa to go down there and grade the
Bottoms. Is this what he had back
No,
in the day?
it would have been a bigger yellow, I don't know what the brand
Caterpillar
was.
case.
Yeah.
That looks like the backhoe. Oil pull hitting this engine. Looks like it's a full-on tractor.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have to think. That's supposed to look like, I bet, one of the steam engines. The Rumley steam engines. An IB, another industrial B. Other one we saw had the grater blade on the front of it.
Another high crop. Like that other one was a lot of homemade high crop.
That's a pretty, unless that's snapped, that's a kind of a poor weld right there, it looks like. Single front wheel.
Definitely.
I just fired up that truck engine. D10 series. D10. D12, I think it's all the D series. That's 18 of these were built. That looks like an uncomfortable machine to work on and sit on.
You just have to take all the fenders, fairings off of it to do anything.
Here's the old green stuff.
Yeah.
That was, I think, first Allis-Chalmers tractor right here, this model. This is, I believe, the U's were the first with the rubbers on it.
Wouldn't that be right? That's a nice tractor made.
Yeah.
Nice series U.
1930, 20 to every company at the time marketed them with the horsepower ratings. John Deere tried to do a three-wheeled thing, but it did not work out for them.
I don't believe it would have worked out for anybody.
But the way John Deere did it, they had a front wheel like this, a normal size wheel there, and a huge one on that side.
Is that the Waterloo thing or whatever?
No, that Waterloo boy was different. Another G. There's a D17 with the all-crop harvester. They had an all-crop harvester back in the day. That's different.
Yep.
This was an experimental design. This was never put into production. Loader. I think they actually made these.
That was almost like a skid loader right there back in the day.
Another RC. Steel wheeled. CA maybe? Or C. $50.20. B. Bleeding what off? Oh well, there's a Scout over there.
You hear me okay? Okay.
I'm gonna make a loop over here and then we can go back up that road. While we're back.
Okay, just a moment. I'd take a picture of the Scout. A little later.
That road that looks like there's
It's an International Harvester Scout.
Randy, are you gonna come up here for the center, or are you gonna stay out there? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and kick this off.
what you're trying to get. They've used more than once today on thing.
CA with mountain cultivator.
At this time, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Mark Williams and Steve.
D12. Now that's something.
Yep, that it is.
Okay, I'm introducing.
Okay, it's got a front rake on it and a planter on the back.
Yeah.
I don't think that'd be used at the same time.
Behind the main center, we got the double doors open so we can see all the crap when we're done.
Definitely wouldn't, because that's one of the ground has got to be a powder planter.
Mm-hmm.
There's our WD-45 all painted up.
Yep.
It's got 2 LP tanks.
Long days.
Another D17.
Want to step and shake for a second. I'm about to die here.
Another D21 with a cab on it.
Yep. Now there's cold man stuff. So.
Yeah. There's your Series 3 X91T.
Yeah. Without the extra paint, extra.
Pitchfork on it.
Oh, it is fold up. You can pull them up when you get up there. Combine ladder.
One nation under God, indivisible. Hats off to all the veterans out here.
210 land handler. Broken glass.
Again, thank you. And
220. And the back end of that all crop harvester we saw just a minute ago. We'll walk through here and see what they've got. Well, everyone, we're back home now. I love going to those shows, but I absolutely hate the drive. So that was like a 4 or 5 hour drive for us. But back home, enjoyed the show. So thought I'd end it with our Allis-Chalmers. So thanks for watching and goodbye.